Hi friends, welcome back to Dergy Playin Persona 5 Royal. Let's do some coffee. Because charm ends SP items, man.
Hey!
As per the huge recently. Because again, I want to make sure I'm doing skills as a foremost thing, and also I really want to make sure I just have so much coffee to just absolutely blitz through Futaba's dungeon. Yay, charm! Yay, finally! Charm foe feels good, Ming. Feels very good. I had a feeling it was doing that when I saw the sparkles, but I didn't know. I know it had to have been close because of just how much I've been putting into charm lately, so that's very nice. So now we just need guts, proficiency, and kindness to 4, and I'll start figuring out what to do about those.
Alright.
Well then.
I might focus on proficiency in the, because I know that, I think it's darts and billiards. They raise a bit of your proficiency. I know what darts does. I don't remember about billiards, and I honestly might just focus on darts and billiards rather than those two, because I feel like I just need a charm 4 at the moment. But I'll think about the others right now. The other, stats and how to get them.
What? Tell me.
Everyone's talking about Medjet. What the hell is it? You don't watch the news much, do you? They're an international network of hacktivists. They target corporations doing shady business and cause chaos. The subway company's server thing, that was Medjet trying to find out who caused the train accident. So they're good guys. Some liken them to digital Robin Hoods. But they snoop through emails and destroy data. They're no better than criminals. Which is funny, because you could say the same thing about Phantom Thieves, but the sheer moral and legal ambiguity here is pretty damn real, because I'm pretty sure there aren't actual laws about the metaverse, because only a very small amount of people know about the metaverse. Not no one besides us, well, as evidenced by those hints that keep being dropped about this other metaverse user. And it's a few more people than him, too, but yeah. I highly doubt there's laws about the metaverse, so, you know, law-wise, it's not illegal to do what we're doing. And also, morally, we're not really hurting the person, or at least that's the intention, but there's one time where we slip up, but it's not really us either that is the reason why that person dies later, but, you know. Anywho, Medjid, those guys that claim to be modern-day Robin Hoods, they dare call themselves heroes after those attacks. They're fighting Medjid next. Fantasies are amazing. I don't want to hear about justice from some shady hackers. I don't care what happens, as long as it's interesting. That's the problem with these kinds of people. There's a lot of people that just sit on the sidelines of serious things like this and say stuff like that. It's like, hey, I try to not be that dude, for sure. Best as I can. I think it's a very human thing to be like that, though, so yeah. Now our grades are out. How'd you do? Damn, I'm dead. Wish I could get in the top 10. Oof. People look at smart students differently. Which, I do believe this means I'll get some rank ups with, like, everyone, as far as I remember. That's how it worked in 4. If I get, like, oh, yeah, I'm in the top 10. Wow, everyone's gonna have their eyes on you now. Hecky, oh, charm, right? I imagine? Yee, even charminger Durgon. Very good.
We're busy. It's not like I can focus on studying. Hey, it's not my fault my scores suck, right?
Sorry, Ryuichi. Sorry to break it to you, but you knew what you were doing when you were slacking off so much.
You don't gotta throw the truth right in my face like that.
I mean, I'm not really one to talk about this back in high school. I feel him, but, you know. I feel like this is exactly what he needs, is the truth in his face. Enough times to where he buckles down. Because that's the only way I was able to buckle down at all. And
There's something more important
here. Even on things that I
Mishima.
love like this.
You want to ask me something about the internet, right?
Yep, I'm gonna be straight with you here. Do you know who Medjet is?
You weren't kidding about being direct. Well, I suppose the news about Medjet and the Phantom Thieves has caused quite the commotion. They started out as hackers of justice, but now they only look out for their own self-interests. That's all I know. They were the group I texted him about yesterday.
I see.
Nobody's sure who actually belongs to Medjed. Well, it looks like things will be exciting this summer. It'll be the Phantom Thieves' world debut, no?
Dude.
Don't worry, I'll be rooting for the Phantom Thieves. I'll get the forum mobilized as well. Now, if we're done talking here, I really must be going. I'll see you guys later.
So, that was fruitless?
Wonder if anyone else got any info.
Yeah, she was pretty useless. You guys got anything? I tried asking my sister, but it seems as though she didn't know very much about them. She doesn't specialize in cybercrime after all. I tried looking into them too, but I didn't come up with anything. There really are just no leads. There are really just no leads. Our opponent is truly elusive.
No luck.
Medjed, huh? It seems like we won't be able to deal with them by ourselves.
I know summer vacation is due to begin next week, but I have an unfortunate announcement. We'll be holding an emergency assembly on Monday the 25th. Please come to school that day. Settle down. We've had many strange incidents. The psychotic breakdowns, students being dragged into crime rings. Hence, Principal Kobayakawa has instructed all teachers to caution the student body. Well, this is inconvenient for us too, you know, having to find things to warn you about so suddenly.
How are you gonna find Medjed? How are we gonna find Medjed? I'm not sure. No matter how hard I look online, all I find are just unreliable rumors. They have carried out corporate terrorism, yet they still managed to elude arrest somehow. Kaneshiro was a lot of trouble, but this is turning out to be a much greater ordeal. Well, it is the next dungeon in a JRPG. That does seem to be the natural progression. Bigger threat, bigger threat, bigger threat, bigger threat, right? Did we bite off more than we can chew? I'm not sure. Right, there's no knowing who we're actually up against if we can't see the full picture. We don't even know whether it's a single individual or a large conglomerate of people. And even if we do manage to get a lead, what do we do from there? Damn, this stuff's really not going so good. It's probably why my exams are going to shit too. You know those are two separate things, right? And that you're the reason because you weren't studying Ryuji, right? He's finding everything else to blame but himself. I understand the feel though. Oof, Ryuji. Big oof.
Damn, this stuff's really not going so good. Clues on Medjed, huh?
If we can't identify who it is, there's nothing we can do. Let's wait until they make a move. Whoops, whoops, whoa! I don't know why how I ended up doing that. Really tempting, because, you know, hot. Because, you know, he has a giant crush on her. I mean, how everyone's poking me. Oof. But if Maruki's available, I'll want to follow up with him. Of course, if he also is actually up to talking with us. As much as I'd rather... No, he is not available. I'm kind of glad, because... Yep, Makoto time. About Aiko. There's something I'd like to speak to you regarding Aiko. Well, it's more of a request than anything. If you don't have any plans, could you come see me? I feel like my bond with Makoto will grow stronger soon. Hecky. So, what's it gonna be? Do you want to hang out with Makoto? Hecky! Go see her. Thank you. I'll be waiting in the courtyard.
Actually...
Apparently, Aiko has started dating a host from a club near her work. I guess he, hit on her one day and after her shift, and that was that. Since then, he's the only thing she'll talk about. She even sent me a picture of their date at Disneyland. He sounds suspicious. You think so as well? Yep. For now, it seems he hasn't forced her to spend any money at his club, but I'm still nervous. Beyond that, he calls her his princess and constantly tells her how special she is. She's sick to my stomach. But Aiko refuses to listen to me. She said the idea that all hosts are bad people is outdated. She even said she was shocked to be getting advice from someone who would totally funk a test about love. Not for long, though, baby. Oh, yeah. Tests about love aren't a thing, though, and even if they were, I most certainly wouldn't. I mean, that's your Bradyacness talking, right? In her pride, you know. But she knows that she knows nothing about love. Let's be frank here. Sorry about that. I think it's actually kind of cute when she gets all like, you know, she's very strong in her beliefs and in her confidence in herself, and that's really hot to me. It really, really is. I'm probably just being biased towards him. I mean, I don't have any proof that he's untrustworthy, but that's why I want to meet him and find out for myself what kind of person he really is. And if it's not too much to ask, I'd like you to accompany me on this excursion as well.
Well...
This time, you'll have to play the role of my boyfriend. Yep, I'm in. Yep, absolutely. And guess what? We're not gonna be acting at all, because we're so fucking hot for her. I got this. It's honestly okay. You're so reliable, Dirk-kun. I think if I have a boyfriend, Aiko might be more inclined to listen to me. To tell you the truth, I actually already made plans with her and her boyfriend for a double date. Woof, you moved fast. So sorry. It's just gonna be a dinner, nothing particularly fancy, I promise.
Thank you.
Duh! Condense Makoto's trust in me. Yeah, rank 5.
Alright.
Aiko, I hope she's not getting herself wrapped up in anything dangerous. But just in case, I'll try looking for some info on that host.
All right, then.
I'll see you later. Sorry I had to ask something so unreasonable. I appreciate you going along with it, though. Do you think Aiko's really okay? I hope I'm just paranoid. I hope I'm just being paranoid about her boyfriend. But if it turns out he really is toying with Aiko, what should we do? Fist of just... Oh my god, I'm so tempted! Try to reach out to her. You're right, we're friends now, so I'm sure she'll just understand if I can have an honest talk with her. Well, I'd like that to go that way too, but, well... Yeah, no, it's not really gonna go that way. I remember how this one goes. Yeah, I keep well, at least at first, anyway. I keep thinking in circles here. I need to stop dwelling on the negative. Let's see who this host is behind his smile. For Aiko's sake. Heck ye. Okay, I'll call you again later. Heck ye. Summer break soon, right? It must be nice being a student. So, I looked into Medjed. Did you find anything? As you know, Medjed is a god that appears in the Egyptian Book of the Dead. Huh? Its name apparently means the Smiter. Seems nobody's actually sure that Medjed is a real name. Top of that, almost everything else about him is unknown, even from his form is unattainable. An unseen god that flies to the sky and shoots from his eyes. He's truly an elusive being. Dude, everything about his existence shrouded in mystery. Wait! Randomly speaking, ancient Egyptian art. I love this particular conversation. Always depicted gods drawn in a side profile. However, Medjed is facing to ahead in all the pictures. Taking all this all of this into account, he seems to be quite the alien being. I see. Interesting. I hope this information was at least somewhat useful. Indeed it was. Should you look into it more? That's enough, thank you.
So, we still don't have any tangible clues.
I think, well, that makes it clear why a group like Medjed would... that at least makes it clear why a group like Medjed would, name themselves, you know, after Medjed, the god, because of his elusiveness and everything like that, and, you know, we're all spooky, elusive hackers, you know. But that's really the only piece of info about them we got from that, but it was still very fascinating to listen to, and I can listen to Yusuke ramble on about things eloquently all goddamn day. I really could. Hey, what are you going to do about Kawakami? Did you decide not to call her after all? Yeah, for the moment. For honestly, until I have everything maxed. Same with this fucker. Fuck you. Fuck you, Akechi. No. No coffee. Honestly, I'm thinking. Okay, so what are all our options for raising stats that I remember right now? There's books and movies and things. I could raise proficiency by working at the beef bowl shop, and also by doing the batting cages, though to be honest, I really don't want to do the batting cages, because every time I've tried, I've really sucked at them. So, I could also reach proficiency by making more lockpicks, just to make sure I have a good supply for a while. I also really want to just keep flying through Confidants. But wait, hold on. Who's available, like, right now? Akechi is, but, like, what if maybe, hold on. I feel like there's been times where An has been here at night, at least. She is not here. I feel like it really is just in the afternoon then. I feel like there's been times. But maybe it's just because sometimes people will call you at night to do stuff with them. But, yeah. It's really, I think all that I was, thinking about there, and I got confuzzled. Young Jaya. What am I doing again? Okay, so, I also get guts from Takemiing, but again, I want to be focusing on specifically skills, and then basically what I want to do is use, like, towards the end of the game, be using morning and night for side confidants, like, all the time. And I think that I probably won't get through all of them that way. I don't know, who knows, but, like, if I do that, then I'm hoping that there will be a point where I can just do that, and that's all I have to do, so I just do it, and then I get a bunch of that out of the way. But for the time being, no one else. However, which means not Kanda either. Alright, hold on. Wait, so what about Kichijoji? Is, like, someone there? Oh, hold on. So Shibuya, it says someone's here, right? Or, well, let's see. Yeah, just a catchy. But who poked me? Yeah, Akechi again. Well, okay, so, I mean, Flower Shop gives kindness, doesn't it, and Munzels? It gives a good bit of kindness, too. I forgot about that. You know what, yeah, we're working on kindness by doing this here, instead of just cleaning the shop.
Oh!
In fact, well, I mean, okay, welcome, what'd you like today? Oh, hold on.
Oh!
They only needed people during the afternoon, that's right, I forgot, which means that, Pressy Plant Nutrient, for all those who want good care for their plants. Do-da-do-da-do-da-do. Buy another one of those for the next time I need them. And I'm trying to either kindness or guts or proficiency. And I'll work on my kindness because I think it's probably the closest, I think. So I'll go ahead and I will actually just go ahead and I think I could also be dual knowledge kindness-ing kind of a thing, but I think there's not really much of a point, so I'm actually just gonna go ahead and Shibuya Station, Yongen Jaya, LeBlanc, and then just go ahead and clean the stove.
Hey!
I should reflect for a bit. I have no idea how far I am from improving my knowledge. I have no idea how far I am from improving my charm. I feel like I'm getting... Oh, okay, never mind. That's right. I'm glad I accidentally did this, frankly. I feel like I'm getting somewhat close to improving my proficiency. Yeah. So you know what? In fact, okay. Then that actually changes things. Proficiency, then. Okay, I need to do that more often. I was about to do kindness one. You know what? In that case, fuck. I'm just gonna go ahead and make shit. Let's do it. Make some lockpicks to make sure that I have a good amount of them. I mean, actually, 7's a good amount of them. What does calming aroma do? Lowering security level. Go homes. I have 3 of them though. Evade pursuit. frankly, let's be honest here. I still want to just, like, never worry about lockpicks for the rest of the game. And just make a bunch of them. Let's be frank here. I don't really use the others. I don't. I feel like there's others later that I end up using more of.
Yes.
You're definitely getting better.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Yeah. Proficient Durgan go heal. But yeah, honestly, this makes sure that I have all the lockpicks I would ever need. Same with the coffee. The SP coffee of power.
Seems you've got your share of problems, inmate.
Who doesn't?
To think you would relax under such circumstances. Either you're quite bold, or quite foolish.
One with an unseen form. It seems you've been targeted by troublesome company.
You mean Medjet?
I've been enjoying this endless dispute over justice. However, it will soon come to an end, and through the appearance of an unexpected force of all things. Engaging with formidable enemies is also part of your rehabilitation. I ask that you overcome this. After all, you must hone your powers and become a magnificent thief.
It's really summer now. I get sweaty just walking a little bit. I didn't think Medjed would pounce on the Phantom Thieves. Interesting things keep happening this year. The influence of the Phantom Thieves knows no bounds. I underestimated it, honestly. I wonder what the public thinks of this. Are they entertained? Or perhaps inconvenienced?
They seem to mostly be entertained. And honestly, I don't want to listen much to Akechi, so fast forwardy Durgan. Fuck Akechi. And his fake ass nice shit. He's a fucking asshole. There hasn't been any news on the Phantom Thieves versus Medjet showdown. Which of them will come out on top? They're both just criminals pretending to be heroes. If you ask me, Medjet causes way more trouble. They attack every company they set their sights on. I see. Well, I just hope something happens soon. Gotta tell me, who do you think will win? First of all, I don't think this is what people should be focusing on, but welcome to people a lot of the time, I guess. Even me, to a degree.
Hey, your phone was buzzing earlier.
It's a tendency that I think we would do very well to continue metering as best as we can as people. When I do so successfully, it feels good, man. I've gotten a lot of messages from an unknown account. Nice to meet you, motherfucker. I'm the one they call Alibaba, and I'm terrifying. Can't you tell by this music? I want to ask you something. You're a Phantom Thief, aren't you? Can you really steal hearts?
Why does he know that you're a Phantom Thief?
Actually, she, but of course we don't know what gender they are right now.
Is one of our teammates pulling a prank on you?
There is someone whose heart I would like you to steal. But I'm not asking for charity. Let's make a deal. You wish to know about Medshed, correct? I can give you the information on them if the change of heart is successful. If you so desire, I can take care of them as well. And do you believe in my skills? I can track down their accounts, just as I have with yours. This is all I can prove at the moment. I prepared the necessary tool on my end. Look forward to it.
Shouldn't you respond to it?
Who dis? Nothing.
I don't know what this is all about, but we should probably let everyone know about this.
Yee. Majed, what is happening to this country? It'd be hilarious if the honor student fell off the podium. You know it'd be hilarious if your face got kicked in, you asshole. Fuck you. Is it all over for the Phantom Thieves? Hacking? I have no idea what it's like, but it sounds scary, man. I think they're just getting a little cocky. They got what's coming for them.
Considering he mentioned stealing hearts,
He knows, doesn't he?
Seems so.
How were we found out?
He may have traced our chat log.
How careless of us.
But how would he have known all these details with just that?
Do you think that there is another cause?
Yeah. I'm not sure why, but that's the feeling I get.
Hey, is it that easy to look at someone else's chat log?
I don't know much about it myself, but it's probably not impossible, I think.
How's it done?
Maybe they extracted our phone's data?
Why is he getting an error when he tries to reply?
Perhaps the receiving end doesn't exist.
That's possible?
Don't ask me everything. I told you that I don't know much about it.
Wait, might this be what is referred to as hacking?
Then, does that mean this guy's a hacker?
I don't get high-tech stuff. What does this all mean?
An unknown hacker contacted us.
I see. I don't really get it.
Then, is this person Medjed?
I doubt it. Considering he says he wants to deal with them, that is. Only if we take his words for face value.
True.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if we got this guy on our side?
But we know nothing about his identity at all. We can't trust him.
I don't think it's a bad deal, though.
Even if Alibaba turns out to be a criminal, I am not helping anyone of that sort.
Oh, right. That wouldn't be good.
The "I've prepared the necessary tool" part makes no sense either.
Could this just be a prank?
He knows an awful lot for it to be a prank.
If he knows who we are, won't we get caught?
No, if he wanted to report us, I think he would have done it already.
He must have some sort of objective of his own. He did offer us a deal after all. I'm certain he'll contact us again.
There's no telling when he'll do so, though. It'd be best if we stay together. If something happens, we can act at once.
Yeah. So, somewhere we can wait and hide for long hours.
How about LeBlanc?
Yup, and now our base of operations becomes our attic.
Oh, what's with the big group?
Good evening. We were thinking about putting together plans for our summer.
Is that a new face I see?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Makoto Nijima. I hope we're not being a bother.
She's our student council president.
Nijima.
Is something wrong?
Yeah, 'cause Sai's been in here too, pressing him about, well, we don't really know what yet in lore, you know, in games, something about Futaba. I know that because I've played this game before, but yeah.
No, it's nothing. A student council president, eh? I'm stunned. I hope he's not causing you too much trouble. I'm Sojiro Sakura, but everyone just calls me boss. By the way, that was addressed to you. This old man will get going and leave you kids be. All right, the store's all yours.
We have late-breaking news on Medjed, whose notoriety rose since their statement the other day. Just moments ago, a new message has been released on their website. They have announced their victory over the Phantom Thieves. Medjed also warns any Japanese citizens who praised the Phantom Thieves to stop doing so. We will report any further actions by Medjed as they arrive.
Oh, come on! It's in English!
Let me see. The Phantom Thieves remain silent at our question. This proves that we are just. People of Japan, wake up. You must not worship the Phantom Thieves.
What? That's bullshit!
Keep listening.
We will discipline any who worship them. The punishment is the confiscation of possessions. We are Medjed. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil. That's what it says.
What does that all mean?
They're saying that they'll target sympathizers of the Phantom Thieves.
Confiscation of possessions,
Perhaps bank accounts or personal information. Either way, it won't be anything pleasant.
Why the hell are we being singled out?
Perhaps all they care about is labeling the Phantom Thieves as crooks. That all this wouldn't have happened had the Phantom Thieves not existed.
That's complete bullshit!
Talk about a troublesome organization that we've been targeted by.
Isn't there anything we can do?
It's certain we can't do anything about this on our own.
Hey, so what's this letter about? Don't need any more trouble.
It's rare for you to get something like this. A calling card.
Anything else in there? Who's this from, anyway?
There's no stamp on it. Someone must have directly dropped it into the mailbox here.
Could it have been Alibaba?
That reminds me. He did mention something about preparing the necessary tool.
Now, I understand because I've also done this thing, and I've noticed this just tends to be a tendency of most humans for some interesting reason. Like, if we don't really know the gender of something like this, we will assume it's a he a lot of the time. It's really interesting. Like, why? Why do that? Why don't just say they? It's a lot easier. Because we don't know, and I know, you know, because I played this game before, that Alibaba is a she in this case, so it's like, you know.
Don't tell me. Is this what he was talking about?
What the hell's going on here?
All we can do at the moment is wait for Alibaba's orders. Let's brace ourselves and stand by, in case anything comes up.
Oh dear.
Oh dear indeed. I think you hit the nail right on the head with that one on. That statement there. I've really started turning up the heat on the forum. I put a special post up and everything. Showdown between Just Phantom Thieves and the global organization MedJet is here. Reactions have been great too. Everyone's really engaged. So far, most of the comments have been pro Phantom Thieves. Most likely because of what happened in the Kaneshiro case. Those on the other side say MedJet are hackers of justice, but there's nothing resembling justice in what they do. Someday, I want the whole site to be filled with pro Thieves comments. Looking forward to when that day finally
He
arrives.
can look forward to whatever he wants. We have no means of striking back against Medjed. We're gonna be in deep trouble if we don't do something.
First that Alibaba character, and now a blank calling card. What the hell's going on?
I'll just add this.
I don't know, Morgana, but as you can see, well, we're stuck in again this particular night in Yagenjaya. So let's go ahead in Le Bon. So let's go ahead and make lockpicks until at night at this point. You know, whenever I'm stuck in.
Yeah.
Until I have better proficiency at the moment. Like, you know, rank 4 proficiency.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, I want to start reading proficiency books and things when I'm on the bus. Hopefully I can, of course. Also, I'm going to, the moment that I remember, I'm going to go ahead and grab a proficiency book at least. If I can, of course, from the bookstore. I don't know if there's any new ones, though. Why haven't the Phantom Thieves said anything? And also proficiency, yeah, specifically proficiency DVD for nights like this, too, which might be a better thing to do than just make lockpicks, yeah. Having your money stolen sounds terrifying. It's unsettling not knowing what they're going to do to us. They're declaring their victory. They're declaring their victory? What does that mean? I really wish they'd stop that. Yeah, don't declare victory before you've won, motherfucker.
Good morning.
Morning, Kasumi, a beanie critic. Every day is so hot. I empty my water bottle so fast. By the way, summer break is coming up. Could I ask what your plans are, Senpai? What about you?
So anyway...
I'll be mostly doing training with the gymnastics team. Well, yeah, makes sense, considering what, you know, you've basically gotta, huh? And if I have free time, I'll be doing self-training. Oh, would you like to join me, Senpai? Whenever you're available, will be fine. Oh, the train is here. Let's get going then. Her sheer drivenness is awesome, and I'd love to... I'm working to replicate that same kind of drivenness with this and other hobbies that I have. And get to the point where most of my life is spent doing things that,
your phone's buzzing.
Are working to achieve something, just like playing, just like making these videos and things and other stuff like that. Yay. Hey, your phone's buzzing. Did Alibaba message you?
It's just Ryuji.
Oof. Nothing? Let's always have if he tries to get in touch with you, okay? Yeah.
Ryuji again?
No. What do you want? That's right.
So it really...
Class. What are you talking about?
Tell him. We need the name of the...
I need a name. It is. Sakura. She's really good at feigning this kind of personality online, which makes sense. If you spend a lot of time typing online and talking online like this, it's pretty easy to just kind of, you know, especially because you give yourself more time to think than oftentimes you would have speaking. You know, you'd be able to. It makes sense, but you know, her sheer eloquence and ability to do this online is pretty amazing. But it makes sense, you know, because I also have a similar. Better eloquence oftentimes when I'm typing, and also when I'm even on these videos, I feel. But I'm starting to understand that I can have this eloquence with other people as well. It's just something that I need to continue working on. Very well then, I'll be counting on you. We shall speak again after the change of heart. Who are you?
So he's Sakura? In any case...
Yeah, Sakura's... Sojiro's last name. The plot be thickenizationing.
We're gonna get reported if we don't do this? What the hell?
Futaba Sakura?
Wasn't Sakura...
It's Boss's last name!
Does he have any family?
Does he?
Not that I know of.
For reals? How laid back are you? Wouldn't you normally be introduced at least? I mean, you are living at his place.
Well, his situation does make things difficult.
The calling card was delivered to Boss's house. It'd be more natural to assume this is all related. One of the reasons for that is because Alibaba mentioned nothing about which Futaba Sakura. Perhaps he thinks that the name alone is enough.
That makes sense.
I believe it's adequate for us to think that this is the doing of someone close by.
I see.
I don't know how Alibaba got a hold of his smartphone information. However, since he's ordering us through chat, I do feel as though he's taunting us.
You mean this might just be a prank?
I mean, look at his demands. Pay me if you don't want me to leak who you really are. That I'd understand. But he's telling us to steal someone's heart without explaining why.
So we're being tested.
Regardless, I think we should ask Boss about Futaba Sakura once.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah, but, well, he's not going to respond to it too well, but we'll get the info. At what cost, though?
There's nothing else we can do at the moment, and Chief might have an idea on what this is about, too.
I'll check the school's roster just in case.
We must make sure Boss doesn't figure out who we are. We'll have to go about this cautiously.
Yeah, Yusuke was honestly the strategist before Makoto, and I think he was pretty good at it. Honestly. For his part. Ah, shit. Well, I'm literally gonna skip this because the sheer sting that his reaction causes me. Because of just how much it makes him angry. Evil. He didn't want to talk. Big ol' plot thickenization. So, what's we doing, eh? We are going to go ahead and... I do believe it's gonna make us stay here again. So I think I might as well just...
Hey!
Yup. because proficiency is the closest, I'm just gonna keep making lockpicks, man.
Okay. Yeah.
Make it weird. Honestly, I've also started to realize I'm really lagging behind on the Mementos direction. Especially since we've gotten a bunch more, and there's also some other things. I think, honestly, I'll do those later, because I need to keep the game moving to know that I'm pretty close to the end, and then I will probably try and knock out all the Mementos stuff, like all the side quests. We'll see, though. Like, honestly, I want to set some time aside to actually get these plot threads, get these, the leads to the smaller Mementos targets later. Once, more than likely, at the very least, yeah, once more than likely, I have afternoons free because I have no other, you know, party members to max at that current time. So, yeah. That's when I'll probably start actually doing that stuff, which hopefully should not be very super long, considering how much I've been really being careful about getting those peeps up and such. More Luke Poke. Did I break just one? Whoops. Oh wait, I don't have the materials.
Yeah.
Whoops. Do I, right? Yeah, no. Well then, yeah, I'll go ahead and make one of these just because.
Yeah.
And this is another reason to head into Mementos then, when I can. I'll have to find something else to do besides... Well, actually, no. I can start making for what I've got materials for still.
Yeah.
Yep. No proficiency 4 yet. Alright.
Well then.
Okay, let's go to bed. I could also read a proficiency book or watch a proficiency DVD. I will probably go ahead and grab one of those as soon as I can in an afternoon. I will remember to do so. At this point, likely. If not,
Tomorrow's
well,
the end of the first semester, but we still got all this lame shit coming up.
If you don't take care of this lame shit, you can kiss your summer vacation goodbye.
Oh yeah, about this Futaba Sakura girl. If she's related to Boss, think people living nearby would know about her?
That's some keen intuition coming from you, Ryuji. You should have made use of that on your exams.
Hey, Ryuji's really... This is a really good tip he's given us here. Because this is the one thing that leads us to actually figuring her out, so...
I never want to think about exams ever again.
Ooful.
Anyway, asking around in your neighborhood might be the fastest way to figure this shit out. Then again, I doubt it'll be that easy. It never is.
Summer vacation starts the day after tomorrow, but don't forget, there's an urgent assembly on Monday. We'll be taking attendance. There's been an unusual number of strange incidents this year. Don't do anything stupid over break. Got it? Don't go someplace shady like the Red Light District, and don't go to the beach after dark. I don't want to go to the beach. I don't jump in some cold water. We're gonna hug. Feels like we won't be having fun in our summer break for a while. Ryuji might be right. We don't have a single clue. Might as well try. We got nothing to lose. Let the Yonkin gather info around the neighborhood. Yeah, we're probably forced to and not do anything else right now, right? Yeah. Hello! Futaba? Futaba. Yes, I know that name. Heard it somewhere before. Oh, yes, it was near that teacher I had a crush on back when I was in elementary school. Okay, yeah, I know that. That's how some other people do. For a current Futaba that is probably a lot younger than the one he's talking about. And, I mean, at his age, she's probably dead? I have no idea, though. Sakura-san's single, right? I thought he didn't have any children. Let's ask some other people, too. Did it, did it, did it, did it, did it, did it, did it. Do you want to listen in? You think the Phantom Thieves are dangerous to... Oh, hold on. Okay, so that old man just sitting there listening to the radio. He don't know nothing about Futaba, or at least he's not letting us.
I don't get it.
Gray dots probably means that he's not one to ask about that. Shopkeep owner. Hey, Futaba? Who knows? By the way, do you eat a lot? What are you talking about? Well, whenever boss buys food, it's enough to feed 3 people. What? You telling me you don't actually eat that much? Maybe it's boss who eats a lot then. 3 people. Me, him, and Futaba. Makes sense. Futaba? Who's that? I don't think I know anybody by that name. But wouldn't this Futaba get angry if they find out you're snooping on them, though? That's actually do. Yeah, we're getting some hints already. I think I remember the delivery man has the real beats though that we're looking for. Futaba? No, I don't know anyone like that. I come to Sakura-san's often to make deliveries, but I've never seen who you're talking about. Okay, never mind. I know there's like a bigger tooltip, unless... Oh yeah, I felt like I remembered that, but I was wrong, I suppose. There we go. Non-gray dots. Hello. Futaba? No, I don't know who that could be.
The chief buys a lot of food. Far more than enough for one person living alone.
Yep.
Let's check out all the shops where you can buy food.
Oh, okay. Smart. Yeah, it's the only really big tooltip we've gotten.
This place is close to LeBlanc, so we might be able to learn something here.
Hey there, welcome. Futaba? Over at Sakura-san's? I haven't heard anything. Sorry. Come again.
Oof.
We didn't find anything on Futaba. I think our only option now is to go home and ask the chief directly.
Except that isn't really gonna work. Darn it.
You read the letter, did
Except
you not?
well, I mean, at least that's what he would be thinking right now. I would imagine.
So you're the one who tipped him off about Futaba. You really shouldn't have done that. I have no intention of talking to you about Wakaba.
Nope, she didn't tell me a thing.
Tipped off? What are you talking about? Back to the matter at hand. Your parental authority will have to be suspended. I take it you're okay with that outcome?
What?
Considering the state of your daughter and your family overall, there are no points in your favor. Would you like to take this to domestic court? Our chances of victory are roughly 99.9% though. With these suspicions of abuse, there's no way you could avoid having your custody revoked.
You're going that far? I told you I don't know a damn thing about it!
We're extremely serious about this.
That's very clear and spooky.
As long as there's a possibility that cognitive science can be linked to psychotic breakdowns.
Fine. You win.
Thank you. I will contact you at a later date.
See, just instantly, that smug smile, thank you very much, the tone instantly changes. Because she got what she wanted. God, she's scary.
I doubt you'll find anything
this.
you want to hear, though.
That's fine. It will be up to us to decide whether the information you give us is useful or not. Next time I come here, it will just be for a nice cup of coffee.
Oof.
And stay out!
Oof.
That woman is real good at pissing people off.
Yeah, she's actually pissed off a good few other people at this point.
What's with that look? You got something to say?
What was that, motherfucker?
This doesn't involve you.
Is Futaba your daughter?
That's enough. Just behave yourself. Keep going to school if you don't want me to throw you out of here. You got that?
Oof.
Lock the store up.
Oof. Sojiro hug for eternity in 7 years.
Well, that basically confirms Futaba exists, at least. But it sounds like she's got her own problems. More so, our conjecture that Alibaba is connected to LeBlanc seems to have a pretty solid foundation. Oh, and didn't they mention cognitive something? I wonder what the chief's hiding. We can't really press him on the subject, though. especially after he mentioned throwing you out.
Yo, how'd it go? Find anything out about Futaba Sakura? I've been wondering about that too. At the hideout, okay. Whoa! So you did learn something, fine work. I need to get on you. Dark-kun, thank you. Alright, let's meet up tomorrow.
Let's do it.